My goodness. Yes, there's no sound. There's no sound. The sound is now on. I was talking about, I got my days mixed up. Always this time of the year, the Christmas period. I think, it's today Monday. Today's Tuesday. I don't do any shows on a Saturday. And what is today? Today is Saturday. I was thinking, Alex, but listen, this is going to be the last show now of 2022. And actually tomorrow, and I'm going to be back at work on next week, Tuesday. Yeah. Anyway, let's enjoy this last show of 2022. I've just finished watching Escape to Victory. Yeah, I forgot. Russell. Who remembers Russell Osman? I think he played for Southampton. He was in Escape to Victory. Yeah, Mike Summersby, of course, probably more. Yeah, Mike O'Kane. You've only supposed to score the bloody goal, aren't ya? And yeah, Sylvester Stallone, of course. Yeah, Pele, who passed away a couple of days ago. But I thought, let me kind of check it out, and it kind of got all the emotions and the juice flowing again. Just watching. Was it a bicycle kick, or was it an overhead kick that Pele scored the goal? But anyway. We're back in action today. Not action live show, but Premier League action away from home. Brighton and Hove Albion. We probably might be talking about that. I'll give my prediction as well. And there's going to be some news in regards to Mykhaylo Mudryk, or Mudryk Mykhaylo. There's been an announcement from Shakhtar Donetsk. Shall we get on with it? Yeah, just get on with the show, Alex. The last one. Anyway, yes, I have decided. No, I think Shakhtar Donetsk have actually decided Mykhaylo, as much as you want to come to Arsenal. But the latest news: Shakhtar Donetsk make Mykhaylo Mudryk announcement, but not the one Arsenal fans really want. I think there's probably the Daily or the Express just trying to cause some problems, because when I read this, I thought, what is it? What announcement have they made? It's nothing for us to worry about. Shakhtar Donetsk made an announcement about Arsenal transfer target Mykhaylo Mudryk, but not the one many Arsenal fans were hoping for. The exciting winger has been named the Ukrainian Club Player of the Year, an outstanding 2022. Mudryk has attracted interest from the Premier League after sparkling performances for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Ukrainian Premier League and the Champions League. However, his club have demanded a fee akin to £100 million, not euros, £100 million. That saw the likes of Jack Grealish depart Aston Villa for Man City 18 months ago. And Shakhtar Donetsk now made an announcement regarding Ukrainian international, crowning the prize asset their Player of the Year. Mudryk received a remarkable 76% of the fans' vote and takes home the award at a second year consecutively. The second consecutive year. That's what I meant to say. What made me laugh about this? Do you really think that this announcement is going to put off Arsenal? It's not. That's not going to, making him, the Player of the Year, Ukrainian Player of the Year. That's what is going to shift Arsenal's mentality. Might be the money, not making him, the Ukrainian Player of the Year. So what? I know, no, but yeah. So what? Yeah, Ukrainian Player of the second consecutive year, and yeah, Daily Express just trying to cause some problems there, man. Creating some problems. Silly, really silly. Okay, and then the next news segment, a little bit more serious, is in regards to William Saliba, and this is like contract extension newsworthiness. William Saliba shares the same view on signing new Arsenal contracts as several teammates. Now, Arsenal are hoping to get in William Saliba to sign a long-term deal soon, but William Saliba is one of several Arsenal players willing to sign new contracts, according to Mikel Arteta. The Gunners activated a one-year option in the Frenchman's current deal this week, but want to secure his long-term future. And he admitted Saliba is one of them who wants to stay at Arsenal. Well, unless we hear from him himself. Anyway, Arteta said, we have a few of those that we are willing to extend the contract. William is one of them. In the months he's been with us, he's shown the quality and the personality he has to play at the level that we want. We are trying to do that because we know he can be really important for us and for our plans. Asked if the talks are progressing well, Arteta added, I hope so. That's more to Edu and the board to be discussing with him. What I know is that the player is really happy. The player wants to be here, and that's the main thing. It is, Arteta, it is, of course, you want players to come and play for Arsenal, like I said, been saying for the last few days. In regards to Dusan Vlahovic, we don't want players just coming over here because they know Arsenal are on the edge of securing, the Champions League spot, or might be able to win some silverware. No, we want players to come and play for Arsenal because they want to play for Arsenal. But in regards to William Saliba, I'm just thinking the guy's holding out. Where's the power play? It doesn't stay with the club; it's with the player, isn't it? A prize asset like William Saliba, Bukayo Saka, or Gabriel Martinelli, they're in no rush to sign their contracts. No rush to sign their contracts. The power is with them. They don't have to sign their contract, which means they could go maybe possibly on a free, or maybe, knowing of Arsenal, that might happen. But again, Arsenal need to learn the lesson. Yeah, the player doesn't want to sign a contract extension, then let's try and cash in on them. Doesn't matter who the player is and how well they play for Arsenal. If they don't want to play for Arsenal, let's get rid of them and cash in on them. Of course, I would like them to stay, but that's got nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it at all. So William Saliba, who knows? Only he knows whether he's going to sign on a dotted line. Only Gabriel Martinelli knows whether he's going to sign. Actually, no, he just needs a pen, doesn't he? Only Bukayo Saka knows whether he's going to sign a contract extension, or he might get the sniffles for greater things. There's not only Arsenal, there are other bigger clubs across Europe. Anyway, and on to the last news segment. How can I say this? How can I say this? I'm not sure how I can say it. But anyway, Mikel Arteta says incredible Arsenal players are available and could now feature in the game later on today. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has spoken about the fitness of Takeru Tomiyasu. Actually, this is not Tommy, this is Emil Smith-Rowe before the face of Brighton. At a pre-match press conference, Arteta said that Japanese international Tomiyasu, branded as incredible by Kevin Campbell, is fit and available to face the Seagulls. Smith-Rowe is not quite there, but Arteta said he had made big strides forward, and it seems that will not be long until he is back too. When asked about Tomiyasu, Arteta said, yeah, he's getting closer and closer. He's been training with us, so he's available. Yes. On Smith-Rowe, he added, very, very much closer. He's made big steps in the last week or so. He took part in some training sessions lately and looked good. We're really keen to have him back very, very soon. So those have been the last embers of the final show of 2022 on Cannon 4 TV. Come into the live chat, let me know your thoughts. You can see we've got a couple of comments there, both from our moderator. And I'm saying of late, do not subscribe to Cannon 4 TV. I'd far rather if you were actually just to click the like button. Now, we had a bit of a joke yesterday, Colin and myself, and I was saying, you know what, hit the like button, headbutt your iPhone. Don't headbutt your iPhone. Just gently tap it with your finger. Yeah, a like, pow. I shouldn't forget the special effects. Just gently click the like button. Don't headbutt your iPhone because you might break your iPhone. And I'm not going to be liable for that. Daddy, Alex on Cannon Boy TV told me to headbutt my iPhone. To hit the like button. No, just gently tap it. Boop. There you go. Just like that. All right. Okay. So let me go into Twitter feed to see if there's been any comments there. I do feel tired, actually. I had to wake up very early this morning to drive my wife to work. It's trying to get me back into the routine of getting up early and getting ready for work next week, Tuesday. Yeah, I know. Anyway, right, so there's nothing. No, there's nothing there. Someone's just retweeted that we are live. Okay, so we'll look. Yeah. All right. Before we go into the comments, I need to read out the latest prediction. We've posted 2 questions on the platform, and let me see if I can find them. Where are they? Where are ya? Who are ya? Okay, here we go. Committee tab. Hold fire, hold fire. Right, so 2 days ago, we've not reached the 1,000 vote mark yet, but 2 days ago we did a question about, excuse me, Mr. Ivan Toney. Excuse me about this, I need to take some water. Yeah, Ivan Toney. Would he fit Arsenal's style? So we've received 990 votes, which is still good. Let's get over the 1,000 vote mark for that. 27 likes, 7 comments. It's a bit strange, actually. And so 40% of the votes said Ivan Toney would not fit Arsenal style. 60% said actually he would fit Arsenal playing style. So Arsenal, get your finger out. And the next question that we did over an hour ago was in regard to prediction. Brighton versus Arsenal today. I think it's a 5:30 p.m. UK time kickoff. We've had 158 votes, which is really, really good. 8 thumbs up, no comments just yet. So tied on 6% of the votes. A win for Brighton or a draw. And 89% of the votes say that it's going to be a win for Arsenal. It's going to be a tight one. I'll give you my prediction towards the end of this show. Now, let's go into the live chat and see who has joined us. Who has joined us on this glorious, is it glorious? It's quite wet outside. I won't say it's glorious. Anyway, Ashley D says, hey up, Gooners. Hey up, hey up, hey up. Shall we tell Alex there is no sound or let him carry on? Ho, 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 ho. That's without myself. Thank you, moderator. In the end of the year, so it is end of the year. Let's smash that like button and start the new year with a subscribe. Gently tap it. Your mobile device, don't headbutt it. Just gently tap it. Like, and like. Sorry. Mario, good morning to you. Good morning, Alex. Do you think Chelsea will get our man Mudryk? Yeah, you mean Mykhaylo, not that Mudryk who plays for Real Madrid. I did see that actually this morning, that Chelsea are trying to nab him. He's not our man, is he? Unless he's signed on a dotted line, Mario. Unless we see him, got the shirt, the Arsenal jersey, he's still not our player. So Chelsea have every right. If I don't know what's going to get him over the line. Maybe the fact that he wants to play for Arsenal. He's not saying he wants to play for Chelsea. So Chelsea can try all they want. But yeah, if the player is determined to come and play for Arsenal, then I'll say Chelsea, it's not going to happen. But good morning to you, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. And a happy new year to you. I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea get him. But why? What makes you think that Chelsea will get Mykhaylo Mudryk? Mario, tell me. What makes you think? Do you think it's the money element? What makes you think that Chelsea will get Mudryk? I mean, he's posted a video of him watching us play against West Ham, I believe. He had an interview with Alexander Zinchenko's wife. He said on countless times that he wants to ideally play for Arsenal. So, Mario, the question to you is, what makes you think that Chelsea will get him and he won't come to Arsenal? I'd be interested to know. But you're right, I did read that report, but I thought I'm not going to, come with any kind of negativity in regards to Mykhaylo Mudryk. What I would say is it's taken a long time, but we've got to remember as well that the window doesn't open until tomorrow. Yeah, January the 1st. But, Arsenal, we've been linked with him as well as many other players. So if you're telling me he's on top of the roster, then all the stuff about rumours and it's been reported this, that, and the other, you know what? The next few days, I want to see Arsenal say, Mykhaylo, here's our latest addition to Arsenal. And here he is signing a contract with Edu and Arteta and holding up the jersey. Arsenal, learn the lesson from last year. But Mario, tell me, what makes you think that, you say here, I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea did get him. Innocent. Good morning to you. Good morning, good afternoon. Let me know what is it. What is it? Hi. Good evening. All right. Good evening. Good evening for you. Right. Let me know which part of the world that you're typing from. Innocent. Did you say to me when I asked you, would we get him? You said no. No, I believe we will get Mudryk. I believe we will get him. But what makes you think that Chelsea would get him? That's the question. Because you put in there that you wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea got him. But what makes you think that? Ivan Toney last seen. What a troublemaker. That's who you are. Arsenal will sign now. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. The new segment that I spoke about this morning in regards to Mykhaylo Mudryk is that they have made him the player of the season 2 years running. I'm thinking, right. So what are they trying to say? What are Shakhtar Donetsk trying to say? Yo, they made him the player of the season. What? So are you saying because he's the player of the season that you're demanding more money, or you're trying to, qualify why you think he's worth so much money? Why? I mean, I don't know. What are they trying to say by putting that up there? I don't know. Mario says, yeah, you're right. He's not ours yet. Yeah, he's not ours. So, he's stuck in no man's land, basically, isn't he? No man's land. He's neither here or there. Here is Arsenal. Over there is Chelsea and everybody else. But he's stuck in the middle. Again, unless he's going to come up with some announcement, and this is Arsenal, in the next few days and say, Mykhaylo Mudryk is now an Arsenal player. But for now, it is all rumors, isn't it? We can speculate. We can, add to the rumor mill, but it is only speculation at this point until we see him signing a contract and he's bearing the shirt. Mario, yes, happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Yes, mate, we are just too slow. I don't know whether it's we don't have the people, the acumen to get the business done, like Man City, or I don't know, and Liverpool. Because if we want to say that we want to be somewhere akin to how Liverpool and Man City do business, then get the business done quickly. Get the business done quickly. Erling Haaland, a few days, Man City signed. Get the business done early doors. I don't know how many times I've said this on Canal 4 TV when I've done transfer news for the whole duration of a transfer window. Get the business done. And it's not like there's anyone from Arsenal listening. They don't listen to Canal 4 TV. But it makes sense to get the business done early. But all this announcement about Shakhtar Donetsk have now made him the Ukrainian player of the season 2 years running. And get in there, get the business done. The player has said that he wants to ideally play for Arsenal. He had an interview with Alexander Zinchenko's wife, and he's filmed himself watching Arsenal play against West Ham. So what more? Yuri Tillerman said that he wants to leave Leicester City and come and play for Arsenal. We didn't get it over the line, did we? Okay, listen, yes, from Uganda. We're innocent. All your family and friends in Uganda, tell them I said that Alex said on Canafoy TV, hello and happy New Year to you. All right? Take care, my friend. Basically, we're just too slow, and we think that he will only come to us. And there lies in the problem, isn't it? We never learn the lesson, do we? And what made me laugh over the last couple of years, I know Arsene Wenger has left Arsenal for 4 years, but when Arsene Wenger, come out and say, but you know what, I could have signed that player, I could have signed this player, I could have signed that player, but you didn't sign the player, did you? Arsenal learned the lesson. If the player is going to improve us, Get in there, sign the player. Now, I'm not saying for Arsenal to go in and pay over the odds. Mykhaylo Mudryk is unproven in the Premier League. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. Personally, would I be going in for Mykhaylo Mudryk? Personally, I wouldn't. I'd be going in the market for a defensive central midfielder. Not as a backup, but competition for that position there in the central midfield role, and possibly a striker. But for Mykhaylo Mudryk, that I've seen a little bit of him. I was thinking, is he going to catapult us to stardom? I don't know. I don't know. Bishop, good morning to you. Arsenal has already gotten him by his choice. The choice alone is not enough. The choice alone is not enough, Bishop. The guy has got to agree certain terms. You remember the sponsorship deals, all kinds of contracts need to be signed, and agreements, agent fees, all those things. The choice alone, I want to play for Arsenal. I mean, Zaha's been saying that for how many years? I want to play for Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan since I was a boy. By his choice, he wants to play for Arsenal. But where is he? Still playing for Crystal Palace. So choice alone will not be enough. It will not suffice. They are just doing all that for Arsenal to pay more money. And like I said, yeah, he is now, Ukraine's player of the year. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, it could be that it's trying to justify, his price tag. I'm watching from Liberia, West Africa. Nice one, Bishop. Say hello to your family, please. What's it? Oadike. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, my brother. This is just the agent playing mind games. Chelsea isn't interested in signing him. But you know what? Like I said, it's just a rumor mill, isn't it? We can either feed the rumor mill or not have any interest. And I thought, when I saw that, I thought, oh, you know what? For me, I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. I believe he will be at Arsenal. We want him. We want him. He wants us. Is it going to happen? Is the question. Is it going to happen? I mean, I call him the flavour of the month, because I remember, when Thomas Partey was flavour of the month before we signed him, Hossam Aouar, all those players, Dominic Szoboszlai, all those players I remember featuring, transfer windows of last 2-3 seasons, the flavour of the month, and maybe only one signed. Thomas Partey signed. All those other players did not sign for Arsenal. Did not sign. Get him immediately. He's Mudryk, a great player. Well, Haji, good morning to you. He may be a great player, but he's still got a lot to prove. Played in a league that is foreign to him. He's never played in the Premier League. We could probably debate whether the Premier League is the greatest club league in the world. I would probably say yes, because of the fantastic amounts of money that we're willing to pay players. The physicality, the pace of it, and the players. I mean, I wonder how a Pele would have how he would have played in the Premier. I know that he would have scored bucket loads of goal. May his soul rest in peace. The greatest player, in my opinion, ever to have played football. Good morning, Lord Earl. Lord Earl, let's roll out the red carpets. See, these people, the royal family, the people of blue blood, man. Oh, good morning to you. It isn't going to happen, speculations. And that's what I said. Up until this point, it is only speculation. Yeah, okay. The player's been seen watching us, play. I'll say Arsenal playing against West Ham. Okay. He did an interview with Alexander Zinchenko's wife. Okay. Up until this point, it is only speculation until the guy signs a contract. Gilbert, good morning, says, but we're used of our bosses. I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean? What do you mean? Gilbert, I didn't understand that. Okay. So those of you who are watching now, we've just been gassing on about Mykhaylo Mudryk, the flavor of the month. Yeah, I don't know you guys, but when I was young, there was like there's many sweets that we used to eat, and there was one called a gobstopper, a massive like hard ball. It had a nice taste to it, but the taste went very, very quick. Went very, very quick, and like much in football terms, a player gets linked to Arsenal and vice versa, and the taste goes very, very quickly. The player speculation comes and then it goes very quickly. And I get the impression, I know, I want to be wrong, that with Mykhaylo Mudryk, he's going to be another one that's been linked to Arsenal, and then all of a sudden he's going to disappear into the distance. Hosamoa didn't happen. Dominic Szoboszlai did not happen. Patson Datka didn't happen. Where did he go? He went to Leicester City. So many players were linked to Arsenal, and it just did not happen. The flavors of the month comes and goes very, very quickly. Christopher, good morning to you. Happy New Year. Who would who would cost more, Mudryk or Ivanovic? Mudryk. I mean, I've read his stats. He would cost a lot more, definitely. And again, you look at the players, the positions, a striker and a winger, and who for our needs of now, where I don't know, where does the demand lie with Dusan Vlahovic or Mykhaylo Mudryk? I'll say this: for Dusan Vlahovic, I definitely don't want him at Arsenal because he decided to go and play for the old lady, Juventus. He had the choice, but he decided to go and play for Juventus. And now life is not great for him at Juventus. Again, speculation, the rumor is he now wants to leave Juventus and come play for Arsenal. I'm sorry, I do not want Dusan Vlahovic. Mykhaylo Mudryk, slightly different kettle of fish, unproven, still a lot of money. But I'm looking at these two players there. I think Mudryk is significantly younger than Dusan Vlahovic, but I will go for Mudryk. I think he's going to cost a lot more. I mean, the report I read this morning, they're still holding out for £100 million. £100 million? Nah, no, sorry. Nabi, good morning. Good morning to you, Nabi. What's happening, brother? I remember Vlahovic wanted Juventus, and what happened after? No matter how much other clubs wanted him. I mean, have you got my notes? He wanted Juventus. So stay over at Juventus. We don't want you at Arsenal. We only want players who want to come and fight for the badge. Can you imagine if we had signed Vlahovic and he probably, was benched and didn't get many games? He will probably be saying the same thing. Oh, you know what? I want to leave. I want to leave Arsenal. We want players who want to come and play and fight for the badge. I don't want Vlahovic. Christopher says we need a striker. Well, one more striker. Not a backup striker. Not a backup striker. An additional striker. There's a big difference. A backup striker, you'll need him, if you have injuries. An additional striker means that he's there and able to compete for the position of the main striker. So we need an additional striker, not a backup striker. Zang, good morning. Says they should take an offer and let the boy go, come play for us. But you know what, Zang? It's football's big business. Big business. So if Shakhtar Donetsk think they can get one over us, or actually any Premier League club, and get us or them to pay more money for Mykhaylo Mudryk, then they'll try and do that. That's all it is. That's it. They're not going to forego, any more fees. They want as much as they can for the player, and that's why I get it. I get it now. That's why they've made the announcement. Shakhtar Donetsk, he's now, Mykhaylo Mudryk, he's now, player of the season 2 years running. So that justifies why we're asking for £100 million. I don't know about Arsenal paying £100 million for the youngster. That's a lot of money for one player. A lot of money. Let him stay with the old, the old ladies. Lord the old ladies. I don't want to ruin it. Things not working. Yeah, man. Let him stay there. I don't want Vlahovic. Let him stay over there, man. No. Old ladies. Gabriel Jesus is not a natural striker. Yeah, you're right. He's not. He's not. He's more of a winger, attacking midfielder. So he wants to jump ship. Yeah, he wants to jump the ship, man. Let him stay on the sinking ship, man. Hi, so how are you, your family? Tamina, I am fine, thank you very much. You know what, Tamina, I've got my days mixed up. This time of the year, when it comes to like Christmas and Boxing Day, like New Year's, I always kind of miss a step. I'm thinking, what day is it? Is today Tuesday or is it Wednesday? My wife said to me, Alex, what's wrong with you? There's a calendar in the room. Look at the calendar. And I've not done a live show on a Saturday for a long while. I said, I'm not going to do any more live shows. What is today? Today is Saturday. Anyway, I'm enjoying the time. We've been running for 33 minutes and some change. We've got 44 live viewers. Thank you for that, my friends. You know what? Like I said, subscribe. I would prefer if you just click the like button. Click the like button. Also, we've got a poll. Prediction for today's game. Yes. Brighton and Hove Albion versus Arsenal. 5:30 p.m. kickoff time. What's your prediction? I'm going for 2-1 to Brighton. It's going to be a tough game. A real tough game. So go on the platform, vote. And actually, talking about it, let's see what are the numbers like now on the prediction. Brighton versus Arsenal. Let's see how many. Right, we've now had 208 votes. No comments just yet. 12 likes. Prediction. 5% of the votes say it's going to be a draw. 7% of the votes say it's going to be a win for Brighton. And 88% say it's going to be a win for Arsenal. It's going to be a tough game. A real tough one today. All right, let's go back in the live chat, I believe, just for the last time before we do wrap up this one. Tamina says, and a happy new year to you. You hope your well is a good one. I hope so as well, but the same to you as well, Tamina. Say hello to your family from me, please. 3-0 to the Arsenal. Is Emma Smith Rowe back? So I think what I'm going to do, let me kind of review. I've not done this for the longest time. Let me review the news of today from Canon 4 TV's perspective. So I spoke about this youngster here, Shakhtar Donetsk. Oops, let me remove this. Sorry. Let me remove this. Okay. Shakhtar Donetsk have said they've made an announcement, but maybe not the one that Arsenal fans really wanted to hear. Shakhtar Donetsk have made an announcement about Arsenal transfer target Mykhaylo Mudryk. The exciting winger has been named Ukrainian club's player of the year. Yeah, after an outstanding year or season, Mudryk has attracted interest from the Premier League after sparkling for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Ukrainian Premier League and the Champions League. However, the club has demanded a fee akin to £100 million. That saw the likes of Jack Grealish depart Aston Villa for Man City 18 months ago. Now, Shakhtar Donetsk have now made the announcement regarding the Ukrainian international, crowning him, their prize asset player of the year. Mudryk received a whopping 76% of the fans' votes and takes home the award for the second consecutive year. And I'm thinking, do you know what? It is mind games, but the most important thing is that actually talks these days is the money. And that's all it is. They want to command a lot more money for Mykhaylo Mudryk. That's all it is about. That's all it is. Then we spoke about this youngster here. Where is he? William Saliba, and the contract situation. These players, your William Salibas, your Bukayo Sakas, your Gavin Martinellis, they are not going to rush and sign any contract. The power lies with them, doesn't it? They don't need to sign any contract at all when they're ready. But is it a concern that William Saliba, I think he will not sign a contract extension. I don't think he's going to do it. Is it a concern? Possibly, but we don't want players or hold players to ransom. If they do not want to stay at Arsenal, then we have to let them go. Cash in on them, use the money, invest the money somewhere else in another player, and then we move on. But if a player does not want to stay at Arsenal, then we have to let him go. Bukayo Saka, I don't know how many times that Mykhaylo has said that they are close to signing, the deal with Bukayo Saka. Gavin Martinelli, last month we featured him. He said, he's loving life in London. He loves the club. All he needs now is just a pen. He only needs a pen to sign a contract. He's not signed a contract yet. There's been no official announcement. And then we have William Saliba, who's loaned out how many times? How many times? I don't think that he's going to sign a contract extension. Don't think so. Now, and then we go on to talk about Tomiyasu and Emil Smith Rowe. So, according to Mikel Arteta, Tomiyasu will be available for today's game, but Emil Smith Rowe is still a little bit way off. He did do some training drills with the squad, but Arteta still believes that he's still a little bit way off from being ready. So he thinks maybe a few weeks for him. And actually, I did say I took a punt at this, and I said that Emil Smith Rowe, you will see him back maybe towards the end of January, February. I mean, if he were to be available for the game today, I would be very, very concerned that he might pick up another injury. But in the words of Arteta, he said that he took part in some training sessions lately and looked good. We're keen to have him back very, very soon. So these are all the new segments, again, repeated for the second and last time on this final show of 2022. I got my days mixed up. I thought today was Friday, man. Today's Saturday. Today's Saturday. My goodness. Anyway, let's go to a live chat just for the last time before I wrap up this one. So, Christopher, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, is it back yet? Not quite. Not quite. Alex, almost forgot to wish you and the family a happy new year, blessings, and the same to you as well, my brother. Oh, Lord Earl, stay safe as well. No doubt we're going to catch up in the new year anyway. You know what I mean? Just some jokes. Okay, there's a 2-0 prediction here. And Nabi says, as soon as Chelsea owner heard Brighton coach, who knows Mudryk, said he is a future Ballon d'Or, they came in running. For my goodness, and Gunnarets are here today. Thanks for joining and following us throughout the year of 2022. Hope we will see you all again for the new year 2023. And let's hit that like button. Again, don't headbutt your iPhone or your mobile device. Don't headbutt it. Just gently click the like button. Just gently touch it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Happy New Year to everyone. And Noel says 2-0 to the Gunners. Eddie, yeah, Kitted to score. Nice one. Yeah. Hope he does score, actually. And Godfrey says, happy New Year, bro. Arsenal to win 2-0. Thank you for that, Godfrey. I'm still going to stick to my prediction 2-1 to Arsenal. It's going to be a tough game, man. Brighton, even though they've, Graham Potter has gone to Chelsea, they're still a good. Actually, you know what? Let me double check and see. Did I keep the graphic? I still have the graphic. Here it is. So Brighton currently are in 7th place. Look at that, above Chelsea, and I believe that is Fulham. Yeah, it is. They're still a good team. Well-drilled outfit. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. There we go. Alrighty. Lemon squeezy to remove that. Ashley says, Happy New Year to you all, and the same to you as well, Ashley. Thank you for some wonderful moderating. Blessings to you and your family for the new year, bro. Same to you, Nabi. Yuna says, that Chelsea owner is like a drunken in the casino. Come on now. Do you know him personally? Do you know what? It's time to end the final show of 20. Final live show. Listen, the last show of 2022. And before I do, I want to say a big thank you to all our moderators. Without you, literally, I mean, my job will be made a lot harder trying to bat away all the silly comments that we do get sometimes. It makes my job a lot easier. So thank you to all our moderators. I think we've got like 7 or 8 moderators now. Thank you to the contributors and panelists over the last, it's going to be 5 years next February, March. 5 years of doing this platform. Oh my goodness, that's like a marriage, man. To the panelists, I can't, if I name somebody, I might forget somebody else. But to each and every one of you, I think we've got maybe 19 or 20 panelists now. So thank you to each and every one of you. Giving us your time, because you don't have to do it. You do it because you want to come and talk about the one common denominator, which is Arsenal. So I do really appreciate that. And then finally to my brother, I love very, very much. When we started this journey, it was just an idea that came out from my head. And I thought, you know what, if these people can do it, then we can do it. And we've been doing it for almost 5 years. And last but not least, to our followers on the platform, Facebook, I believe, and Twitter, and here on YouTube. Thank you so very much for sticking with us. It's been a tough year. Like I say, many times I come on here and I've probably not been feeling well. You would never know it unless I told you. I've been annoyed for something maybe that happened at work or at home. You would never know it. And that's just it, isn't it? It's not only about pressing, okay, I'm going to go live now. A lot of work goes into bringing these shows to you. Also, remember the segments that we have. We've got the Big Sunday Show, hosted by Paul. A wonderful show that he does there. We've also got the watch-alongs that my brother does sometimes. The watch-alongs, which given day it is. And we've got the crown winner of the best segments, Thursday Night Football Show with Ange, the first lady of Canal 4 TV, and Richard. So, guys, thank you so very much for making my life a lot more easier on Canal 4 TV. But you know what? With that said, I'm going to wish you a happy new year. Please, please, please stay safe. Whatever you do, stay safe. Your health is more important than anything else. And I will definitely see you on the other side of 2022. Have a fabulous new year. And this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.